Hello YouTube, this is the Copernicus and you're watching my Let's Play of Tech World 2. So, I didn't show you guys what my base was looking like in last episode, but I finally got it done, or at least the base of it done, and you can probably see it on my mini-map right now. So without further ado, dun da da dun, that's right, this is 100,000 snow slabs that I had to place by hand because I didn't have a builder's wand or anything. It's 100 by 100 snow slabs and seared stone pavers. So this took the better part of last night. It took more time than I'm willing to admit, but I chose these slabs because I mean, you can't break them too easily with your hand. Picks, they go pretty easy, so you don't want something that goes away or breaks too quickly. But I like the look of it. I don't know. Makes a nice sound when you're walking on it. And I had this little thing set up here. So we've got a snowman thing, snow golem, and he's on top of a barrel. And as you know, they leave snow everywhere they go. And as you might know, if they stay in one spot, if you surround them with fences, they stay there, and it just constantly puts snow underneath there. And originally I was just digging it out, and then I had a vacuum hopper here that sucks all of it up and puts it into the barrel. That was getting a little old for me, so I put, oh geez, it's out of stuff. Anyways, I had an autonomous activator here, and initially I just had a tinker's shovel in there. It would mine it for me, but I kept having to repair it more often than I'd like. So I set up this little system here. Change this back to blue so it could input from here. And then in here, I just put like 30, 40 stone shovels, and it would just constantly fill this thing up. And it would use all of them, and they'd break, whatever, stone. And it would just constantly do that and get me my stacks of snow. So that's how I got all this. Oh, and as I mentioned for the seared stone, there is a better way to get it than what I was doing, and I realized that. Grout actually gets you 36, so it's still not a ton, but grout is probably the way to go if you have enough resources to get seared stone. So anyways, that is going to be the layout for my base. Like I said, I'm just going to have like a ton of barrels and some ME automation, and I don't know yet, but at least I have a nice open space to do it in. So yeah, and these, in case you don't know, these are elevators from open blocks. They can move up and down 20 spaces. You only need one. I just had 4 to make it a little bit bigger. And you press space to go up, shift to go down. It's really handy, so I can get from my pre-base right up to my new base. So that's nice and everything. Other than that, I haven't been doing it too whole lot. I added onto my smeltery here so I could fit some more in. And yeah, that's still making seared stone just because I don't really have a reason to stop it. I added a high efficiency solar generator. It really wasn't too hard to make, honestly. And it pretty much, you can see here, so everything's full right now, 15.8, 30,000, 30,000, 14.8. And if I fly a little bit, you know, it's using my jetpack up. Using it up, and there. So not only does it energize my power armor, but it will energize my electric jetpack as well, which is super awesome. I might even switch out my jetpack for the power armor style jetpack. That costs a little bit more, so that might be a little bit later. My turtle's been going, getting me all sorts of wood for the barrels I'll need. I've got 100 stacks, so I should be fine there. But what I'm going to do, I think, is maybe get one more turtle and have them mine pretty much for a few hours, probably in a little bit bigger radius, and I'll just kind of AFK at it. I just need some more materials, and I want to be... I want to get a good idea of what I should be expecting to be returning to my base when my turtle drops it off. Because eventually, I'll have my turtle be dropping, or both turtles, or maybe 4 or whatever, before I upgrade to a quarry. That is, I'll have them be mining in an area, and then they'll be dropping it off into a chest, but then the chest will be emptying into a tesseract like the one we have here, and then from there I'll be pulling it out into barrels and whatnot. And I want to know, you know, how many barrels I should have, and like if I need to upgrade some barrels and what types I should be locking down, you know, just so that I can pretty much run my turtles and not have to worry about storage space in the chest. I can, you know, run them in like a 30 by 30, which is actually quite a bit, but you get my point, you know. I just want to know what I should be expecting to be returning from my turtles, and then from there I can, you know, add on barrels and stuff. But that's about it for now. I will, like I said, I'll get this turtle and possibly one more mining, and get some materials, process them. And hopefully I should be coming back when I'm starting to move stuff or put some barrels down, putting my tubes to connect them all. But yeah, that's about it for now. Alright guys, I haven't done anything with my turtles yet, but I did manage to somewhat establish my sorting system. So there is what it's basically going to look like. So far I've got 4 rows of barrels. Honestly, I don't think I'll need more, but I don't know. Looks good for me right now. My mouse is messing up. Anyway, so I thought I'm going to have my tesseract over here in the corner, and it's going to be outputting into some sort of chest or what have you, and a servo to pull things out, a stack at a time. And by the way, all these are impulse item ducts. I'll show you how to make those quick. Basically, they're just faster than regular item ducts. They just move items quicker. And all you need to do to make them is you have an item duct, and okay, so it doesn't have to be clear; it can be opaque. But you need one glowstone melted in a magma crucible gives 250 millibuckets, and you need 200 to fill an item duct to make it an impulse item duct. So yeah, you just need glowstone. And when you have a jetpack, honestly, it's really easy to get. So I was like, screw it. Impulse item ducts make it go a little bit faster. And then here, I'm going to have my deep storage units. These are going to have cobble, sand, dirt, gravel. I'm probably going to have to get some more. But I don't know, not too big of a deal. And then right here, or somewhere over here, I guess, will be my runoff chests. That is to say, because I'm gonna probably have all these barrels locked so nothing accidentally flows into them, because that's bad. So I'll have these designated, and so say something comes along that's not in the barrels and it's not in the deep storage units, I'll have chests over here. Probably chests. I don't know. Maybe I'll find something else. But yeah, I'll just have chests over here that will flow into. And to make sure that the deep storage units and the chests are a last resort, because you see if I put like a chest right here and there was a barrel unlocked or something. Or wait, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, okay. Here's what I'm saying. So say like up on the top shelf there was like ruby or some, I don't know, rubies or whatever, you know, what have you. And there's a chest right here that's empty. Item ducts always try to go to the first available spot, so obviously it's going to shoot right over here to the chest instead of trying to go all the way up there because it's easier. Well, you can fix that by putting this in dense mode. So basically, it just starts out regular, and if you whack it with a crescent wrench, it becomes dense. And then a third time, or a second time, I guess, would be vacuum. So dense, basically, it makes this item duct look like it's miles long. I forget the exact number, but it basically makes this look like it's super, super long, so that even if I put a chest right here, I did just test this. If I put a chest right here, and I put a chest like all the way at the end of this whole line, it will choose that chest or that barrel or whatever first, because it thinks this chest is so far away that it doesn't want to send it there. It doesn't affect movement speed through it. It still moves the same. It just sees that as being so far away. And the opposite being true as well. Vacuum makes it look super, super small. So yeah, that's basically how that works. So if I just have this in dense mode, I should be all clear to put chests here. and it will still try to fill the barrels before it tries to fill the chest. The hardest part, honestly, is going to be for the first 1 or 2 runs. I'll probably wind up forgetting a bunch of stuff, and then these chests will be full, but not a big deal. And I left a little bit of space between barrels so that if maybe I should have made it 1 less, honestly, but if I get to the point where I just have a ton of stuff from Applied Energistics, I want to make a bunch of storage buses, and then I'll put the storage buses on top of all these. I know a lot of you might be going insane right now saying, like, just use that ME system. It'd be so much smaller. You could have this all in 1 block of space, but I just really didn't want to do that. I don't know. I always did it. Like, this is the first time since I started playing modern Minecraft that I've used some sort of a system like this. I just think the ME system gets a bit old after a while because I know exactly how to do it. It's easy. The only thing that I'm not gonna like about this is that I can't really auto-craft stuff until I have this all connected. So I think I'll just work on getting minerals and just sending the turtle back here. There's having the turtle send its stuff back here and just slowly fill up my stock. And then I probably will wind up putting a storage bus on at least most of the barrels. At least stuff that I'll need crafting with, and set up an ME system for the auto crafting portion. Because this doesn't have logistics pipes, which I find absolutely silly. That is one of the most like tech-based mods you could have, and it doesn't have it. It's called Tech World 2. I'm starting to dislike my choice of picking this, especially for ender chests, because tesseracts are just so much more expensive than ender chests, and ender pumps are so easy to use compared to tesseracts. It's just it kind of makes me regret it. But hey, this is season 1. When we're done with this, season 2, I can pick a new mod pack, do all that fun stuff. So I doubt I'll be returning to this if I get to a season 2. And another note on that, like I said, I'm gonna be gathering materials and stuff, and it won't make for much of a video, so I guess I'll play it by ear. But I think I might be uploading a different video, maybe Minecraft, but probably not this this world. Maybe a different game entirely. Who knows? But I think for at least a day or 2, I'll be just working on just getting stocked up, and I won't be doing much else. If I do find something interesting, I'll record that a little bit, and then maybe when I come back to this, I'll upload a video of kind of a recap of what I've done since the last upload. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. Let me know if you wouldn't mind seeing something else in Minecraft while I do this, or if you would like me to try to make still a video every day while I'm doing that. So let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments or in Twitter. I'll link that down below. But that's about it for now. I'll probably start doing the turtle thing right now. I'll probably still do a little bit more in this video. I doubt it's over. But yeah, that's about it for now. Alright guys, I have been working my turtles to the bone. They're doing a fine job. I'm running 2 of them right now, and they're almost done with that, and they've gotten me quite a bit of stuff. I've been checking on it over there. I made, sorry for that noise. I made 2 more tesseracts, and I'll just show you quick. If you can see it over there, I've got 1 set up there. I'm getting ready for the items. I've got my overflow chests. I made another set of deep storage units, so that's all ready to be accepting items as soon as I start assigning where they go. But I just realized that I just constantly keep forgetting to turn these off when this cell is full, and I know it doesn't waste too much. I mean, it runs on 4 RF a tick. When it doesn't have anywhere to go, it still uses 4 RF a tick. And I just kind of thought that it might be time to deal with it, basically. So we're going to be having a lot more engines, and the more and more you get. Oh yeah, and if you didn't see, I upgraded my storage there to a hardened energy cell. Can output more RF and store more. But yeah, we're going to be having a lot more of these engines, And, you know, the more you get, the more you're going to be wasting, you know, for our effort to take for everyone when it's full. And so I just wanted to kind of avoid that. And a good way to do that is with BuildCraft logic gates. Like, you can have them, the basic idea of them, or at least the ones that I'm going to be using, is to say, if this is happening, do this, you know? So basically, I'll be able to attach it to this hardened energy cell and say, when this is full, emit a redstone signal, and then it will, I'll lay some redstone, do something with these engines, and you can have them enabled, or I'll have them disabled when they, I don't know, I'll figure it out, you know, but basically, when it'll say when this is full, you know, stop the engine. So that will allow me to not have to deal with those, and it will constantly keep this full, so I don't have to worry about ever running out. And the way you have to do this is with assembly table to make these gates. You can see it says assembly table and how much power you need in the assembly table and what these are. These kind of break down pretty easily. I mean, a lot of it's redstone based, pretty much all of it. So that's easy enough. You can find out what kind of gates you need on the wiki and whatnot. So the assembly table. Anyways, this is going to be expensive. This is not early game stuff. You need obsidian, diamond, and a diamond gear, which takes another 4 diamonds. So 5 diamonds in total just for the table. So we'll throw that down. And then you need at least 1 laser. And each laser takes 2 more diamonds. So, I mean, this isn't exactly a cheap operation. And the more lasers you have powering your... Because lasers are actually what take the power and send it to your table. They'll kind of like engrave the chip or whatever you want to call it. So the more lasers you have, the faster it will go and the more power it will take. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. The more lasers, the more power it's going to use. I just went with 1 for now because I'm going to be just kind of letting it do its thing. I don't need it right now or anything. So there's a certain like block radius that has to be away from the table, and I'm not 100% sure on what that is. But yeah, you can just kind of center them around your table. I think it can be up to 3 blocks away. But then when you start putting stuff in on the left-hand side, you can see what you can make on the right-hand side, and you click it to craft it. And I already measured out how much I'm going to need. So it's going to be like this. I'm going to need 4 of everything. So I'm just going to click on this, and it's going to start to build up power. Hopefully. There it goes. So it can reach it. You can, just a little graphical error there, probably because it's right on top of it. But you can see that it is shooting the blue laser down. And the laser that the laser shoots out, I guess, is saying like how much power it's receiving. And blue is the best, and then it goes like green, yellow, and then red is low power. So, yeah, and it doesn't use power when it's not creating something, so you don't have to worry about like shutting it off or anything like that. But when it's done making what it has to make, so when it's done making this chip, when this is full, it'll just pop out unless you put an inventory next to it. So it'll output into any inventory next to it, but if there's none, it will just fly out of the table. So something to keep in mind. Kind of nice. You don't have to extract it. It will just automatically output to the inventory. So I'm going to keep this here, keep this table going, keep checking on my turtles, all that stuff. And I'll be back again when I'm ready for another update. Alright guys, so got a little further with my factory setup here. I brought all my machines up. I'm going to place them over here so I don't have to travel too far when I start auto crafting. I grabbed my energy cell, and the good thing about that is if you break it with a wrench or pick it up with a wrench, it keeps its energy, so that's nice. Made a power armor chest plate. Probably will be putting stuff on that like a jetpack and stuff, but it's super expensive, so that probably will be quite a bit later. I just wanted to show you guys. Well, I guess I'll show this off first. So I've got my my ores right here, and I'll probably have to move them around when I get more, but this is every ore that I could find that I had. So that's there, and I've got some miscellaneous kind of redstone, Certus quartz. I might move that up there. Coal and stuff, and then all this fluorite and whatnot. And on the second level here, I'll probably bring out this cobblestone platform more. I've got every dust that I had with its ingot form as well. You can see all that there. And then on this next row, I'm going to have blocks, and then probably like mob drops and that type of stuff. So I'll keep working on that as more and more items come in. It's kind of getting really annoying, kind of going back and forth between this base and my lower one to grab different items to craft stuff. But once everything's up here, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm starting to see already from the little bit of crafting that I've done that an AE system connecting all this would be kind of beneficial. But I wanted to show you guys a really neat function of these barrels that I knew existed, but I didn't know how freaking well it existed. So, as some of you might know, it kind of used to be in mod packs where, like, say you have thermal expansion and industrial craft 2. They both add copper, they both add tin, and both types of ore would generate. So you'd wind up with, like, if you had a bunch of mods, you'd wind up with like 3-4 different kinds of copper and tin, maybe 2 kinds of lead, 3 kinds of silver, and it just gets ridiculous. But thankfully, it's probably happened a long time ago. I can't remember. But yeah, they've made it pretty much any modern mod pack you play now will only have one like kind of ore generation. Like if 2 mods add copper, only one type of copper will be generated. So that's really nice. And these Java barrels. Oh yeah, I want to start off. So okay, let's see here. Here we've got some pulverized iron. You can see, and it's from thermal expansion. That's great and all, but there's still ways of getting other mods. Like I went and took some iron ore, put it in that little the punchy stick, the grindstone that I first used, and I got this out of it. I got Industrial Craft 2 iron dust, and you'd get the same thing as say if you put iron ore in the macerator, which is the IC2 version of the pulverizer, I guess. So you wind up with 2 different kinds of dust that do the exact same thing, but you'd have to have 2 spaces for them. Same with silver, copper, all that stuff. Java barrels, they let you pretty much change ores, and they do this with the ore dictionary, and that's a whole nother topic. But basically, if I had some copper ore that wasn't thermal expansion, this right here on the barrel is, and I right-clicked it, it would still accept it as an input and just automatically convert it to copper ore. So I thought that was really cool and neat and all. Then I started wondering, like, what happens if I don't manually put it in there? What if I let my system do it? Will it recognize that it can put it there? And I really underestimated it. I didn't think there'd be any way that my system would know that I could put it there. But, okay, so we got 1 stack of 64 and 18. So let's do this here. My mouse is acting really funny. Sorry if it's kind of jumping around. So we had 1 stack of 64 plus 18. And as you can see here, should be getting here any second. Hello. I don't know what happened. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe it was 16 and I misspoke. Oh, there we go. Or no, I had 2. It was on 18. I had 2 in my hand. I put it in there. I don't know. It just didn't update properly. I think my Minecraft is lagging. It's been a while since I've logged out. Anyways, the point is it works. I've tried it with many different ores, and no matter what kind of dust, what kind of iron dust I should say, you put in, it will always know to go to there. So that is really cool. But I'm going to keep trucking along, filling up my storage system here. Hopefully before too long, my entire base will be up here. I won't have to go down there for anything because it's getting really old really fast. But let's see, anything other than that? I don't think so. My laser down there, it finished up, and I got 4 Antarctic it's so hard to pronounce. Antarctic gates. And I'll be showing you how to set that up in the next episode, so you can, make it so that your system shuts off when you're full of power, so you don't waste any. Most people don't really care, but I don't know. I just thought I'd go for it. Back in the olden days when you definitely had to shut off your power system to conserve energy, or else you'd waste it. Now there's things to prevent against that, but I just thought I'd show you guys how to do that. Kind of the same thing with the factory, just a little throwback to the old days of modded Minecraft. I also made a power armor chest plate. I'll probably be putting a jetpack in there, except for it's super expensive, so that won't be for at least an episode, if not 2. So I'll be working on that. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, share it with your friends, whatnot. Tweet at me if you like it. suggestions, comments, anything like that. Make sure to subscribe if you want to keep up to date when I release videos. As of so far, it's been every day, about 11:30 in the morning. So keep that in mind. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the series. If it's getting boring or if I should be doing anything different. But if not, keep watching. And remember, the cake is a lie.